Hey YouTube. Good morning, y'all. We chilling, vibing. Happy Thursday to y'all. Y'all, that Arizona sweet apple. Mm. Y'all can't hear that music because I don't want to get copyrighted nothing. So y'all just gonna be on the road. YouTube, y'all. Okay. Thing today. Let people be who they gonna be. Let generational curses be broken. Okay. It's a lot of stuff that's still being normalized in this world that should not be normalized, which is this world, period. Reality, period. And anybody that's caught in this storm with the snow and stuff, I pray y'all stay safe. It has been a lot that I've been seeing different people talk about. I saw little clips of what's going on. Like, it's not good, So I hope everybody is safe. If you're in a storm or anywhere near a storm, I pray you're safe and you're somewhere warm, where you're in a house or something and, you're okay. But yes, y'all, keep being yourself and don't let nothing in this world or anything that go on dictate who you are and who you are becoming to be, okay? You know, stop letting the normalization out here in the world change your mindset. Just because society want to change every day or every minute doesn't mean that you have to change. You have the way, the purpose to get out there and keep moving and keep figuring out whatever it is that you need to figure out. And it's okay to speak on it as well, speak from experience, be honest about it, give people insights on what you also may see as well, because you never know that somebody else may be feeling or thinking that same exact thing and that's just as real as you, and just see the real just as you see the real. A lot of people that's small-minded, simple-minded, they won't see that. And a lot of things that I've also been seeing is just the low self-esteem women. It's a lot of women that's out there that's very low with their self-esteem, miserable. Some of them are not, they're not right in the head, and it's sad to say that they have to go out and hate, they have to go out and portray their jealousy or their envy and projections onto the world because of what they're dealing with in their home, or if they're going through something with they man, or they going through something with whatever it is they going through in their life. They're going to put that on the other person because it's the breakdown of people not being able to get out there and put in the work. God blesses a lot of people with platforms that are meant to do it, that are built, that are strengthened, that are strong to get out there and make whatever happen. So if you're not blessed to do it, figure out whatever that you're going to do. You cannot hate on all these content creators. You cannot hate and sit. Yeah, they see that you're doing it, but it's not getting to them. Just like it don't get to me. A lot of y'all sit up there and y'all think y'all can hate on small, big creators, and it don't do nothing for us. All it does is help us get to where we need to get because we already see the hate. But guess what? We also see the real. So all y'all doing is digging yourself into a deeper hole of miserable, of nothing, because you're going to continue being that same person doing the same thing, hating on everybody that come up on your FYP or come next to what you see them doing that's good or that you just can't do. Or it's not that you can't do it, it's just you won't put your mind to do it. Because one thing about it, anybody can do anything they put their mind to. You can go out there and never started a job, and your first time getting a job, you're starting on training, and you will be surprised that you know how to do the training well enough. Then, so it's like a lot of people just don't put their ability forth. You have to get out there and find your purpose. Put that ability in towards whatever you want to do. You cannot sit up here and hate on anybody. I still show up here every day with 0 people in my room. 0 people. And who's that show? What does that tell y'all? Y'all have to get out here and still make it work, because there's people out there that don't want to see you continue elevating. They don't want to see you get out there. They prey on your downfall. But what you do is you rebuke it. You take it back in the name of Jesus and you tell the enemy, no, that ain't happening. This is my life, this is my purpose, and this is my territory. So a lot of you bitches that think that y'all be coming in, and men too, y'all think y'all messing up people's territories, coming in and praying. It's not doing that. All it's doing is continue helping us push through and continue helping us grow and see what we need to see. Because a lot of y'all don't even know what it is to go through this type of growth or experience. Because you're not wanting to go out there and put it in. You're not ready for the downfalls. You're not ready for the bruises, the scrapes. You're not ready for those L's. You're only ready to just take W's and be able to just want to shit and be jealous and envy on people. And that's not what God wants in his world for his people, period. That's not what he wants to be put out there into the world for everybody to see. So figure out who you want to be, and if you can't figure it out, so be it. Continue being miserable and staying in your place. But the real that know, they know that this world is too normalized with wanting people to project their envy, insecurities, and all that on people. It don't matter where you are, who you are, or what it is. And you know you're real, you don't have to worry about projecting nothing that you feel or that you go through on anybody else, because deep down you gonna know who you are. You don't have to sit there and put on, you don't have to sit there and hate on nobody just to make yourself feel good, or tell somebody something bad just to make yourself feel good because your day is going bad. People like that, that's mentally disturbed. If they have to come in and just to try to lurk or say hateful things just to make you feel bad because they're hurt and they're feeling bad in that moment, people are that's a mentally disturbed person. That's a mentally disturbed person that's been through something in their life. Either they didn't be bullied, something didn't happen to that person mentally to the point where they feel like now they have to go out there and project their envy and their hate on other people that's doing good, okay? And God never said that nobody is built. Everybody is built to do what you can do, whatever you put your mind to do it. Just get the hell out there and do it. Stop hating on the next person for seeing the next person doing the good that they are doing and putting out in this world. Because God has them chosen to walk into what their purpose is. God doesn't have you to be chosen because guess what? You're too busy wanting to hate. When you're sitting there working with the devil, you're working with the enemy, that's not going to get you nowhere. Working with the devil and working with the enemy is just going to continue getting you to a place of just depression. Needing to see and seek others from other people that you just need to seek and find within yourself. Work on your flaws. Figure out what it is that you need to work on first. A lot of people can't even get on here and talk about their flaws because they're so quick to want to hate and put somebody else down. We all see it. We see it, but we know what it is. And we're going to continue speaking on it and walking on it. Just like I let a lot of y'all know, a lot of these bitches that was on TikTok, I was sitting up there going in, throwing coins and giving. Don't do that, you know? If you have the heart to give, you can give. But I'm telling you, do not get on these platforms just giving out to people that don't mean no well. Because do you think one of them bitches came back and gave anything to me? No. And I put it out for these types of reasons because y'all go on my TikTok, see what I did with the engaging. I speak on this for a reason. Bitches just love to have something to sit there and talk about. If it ain't what it is, they're comfortable. They were comfortable doing the engaging. It was just so easy for their simple minds to just sit there and go get mass following, instead of getting out there and putting in the hard work that I'm doing now. So yes, people just don't have that ability to get out there and just ask God to show them what it is. When really they can do it, but they just don't want to because they're just so stuck up on stupid, miserable, depressed, angry, whatever it is they went through in their life, they're stuck on that. And it's okay because that's exactly why you're going to continue seeing that same person in that same position 2 years later, 3 years later, 4, 5, 10. Because guess what? They ain't going to never want to change. They ain't going to never want to get themselves out of that fucked up space where they are so miserable and fucked up and settling for whatever they think is going to make them feel good with them, but it ain't. It's not making you feel good at all. And I see it every day. And I speak on it because I'm going to speak on it. You bitches will never be able to stop none of us chosen ones that's out here doing what we do. All y'all sit around, y'all hate, y'all envy, y'all project, y'all sit and talk, y'all do all that, but we see it. And a lot of y'all know that we are the chosen ones, so y'all sit there and do it because y'all think that y'all praying, but all y'all doing is messing up what y'all calling is. Because God is going to continue taking away doors. For the ones that's sitting up there messing people, trying to mess people blessings up, God is already closing your doors. The doors that you thought that was going to be open, it's getting closed for you right now, honey. No doors will be open for you no more. This is no devil's work. Because God don't work like that. He opened doors for the ones that's getting out there and doing right by his word. Walking in his glory. Doing what he needs to do. I ain't no Christian. But I'm going to speak real when I know the real. I'm going to also speak on God when I know it's real too. So I'm going to let y'all know something. Keep doing what you got to do. Don't let these hating ass dirty hoes say shit to you these fucked up ass, mentally messed up men say anything to you as well on these apps. Because all these platforms come with is bully people. It's people behind fake apps. They try to bully you. They try to bully you off of here. Can't nobody bully me, and can't nobody bully people that's built for this shit. So y'all have to understand, listen, and hear me clearly. You won't see me getting off here. You gonna continue seeing me showing up in a lot of you bitches' faces, elevating, growing, and doing what the fuck I need to do. And a lot of you bitches, I'm gonna remember you because I'm gonna know y'all faces. I'm gonna know your names. And yeah, just know. So y'all have to just continue getting out there and doing what you know that you want to do, okay? Go ask God. And even if you don't want to go ask God, that's on you. Hopefully he gets you out of that place. I pray he gets whoever, anybody out there in this world that's in a fucked up mental place, that's working with the devil's work, I just pray he releases that energy and cleanse you from that. Get your soul and your heart back to a place where you can go out there and actually start seeing the good, being nice to people. Because all you're doing is digging yourself into a deeper fucked up hole, and you don't even know that. You don't even know, and if you do know, you just don't give a damn. Because a lot of y'all motherfuckers gonna end up still making it to hell because you out here working with what the devil want, and you're not wanting to see what it is that God is also calling you to do and be as well in this world. Show up and do the God work. Obey him and walk in what he wants you to do. Stop trying to be the follower and follow behind all these bitches that ain't got nothing going for themselves. That's wanting to hate and portray. So yes, y'all. And that's the real that we gonna continue speaking on every day. Let haters be who they gonna be. Let miserable people speak and talk how they gonna talk. Because what it is, I'm tired of seeing it. I really am. It's getting aggravating at this point because a lot of y'all are just dirty assholes. That's what it is. That don't have shit going for yourself. And you just want to hate on the next person, and it's sad. Y'all have to stop that. Because it's real people out here that don't do none of that. You know? Y'all got to stop trying to hate on the next person. Figure out who you want to be. Get yourself together. Get your mind right. Because you continue hating on somebody ain't going to get you nowhere. It's not going to get you to where you need to be. You're not going to get no money. You ain't getting paid. You ain't doing none of that. And the ones that is, they getting paid because they're getting more from the people that's hating, from the people that already see the envy and hatred, from the people that's already so used to projecting their flaws and everything on one another. Them little hating groups, them little groups that y'all be seeing talking about the biggest creator and the next creator, them people are miserable. Them people are miserable. They have nothing going for themselves. They want to sit there and talk about everybody else instead of speaking on what they need to speak on, which is themselves and what they got going. When it's real females out there that love and speak real nice stuff to females, but y'all just sit there and y'all are so envy and hatred. And I love that I speak on it because it's a lot of y'all females also, but it's just females. If you're a real woman, you know where I'm coming from and what I'm speaking on. And only real women will understand. And some of y'all real women also be fucked up in the head mentally because it be the ones that don't know who they are. That's what it is. If you don't know who you is, you're gonna get fucked up every time mentally. You're gonna let everything and anybody and everyone get to you when you shouldn't. You know, continue getting out there and putting on what you need to put on and show up how God wants you to show up. If you can't learn from everybody else out here, learn from me. See what I'm doing. See how God has guided me into deployment season, into my season of process, progress. A lot of you bitches think that y'all are keeping some of us down, but you not. All you doing is elevating us even more, getting us where we need to get even more. And you look at it and you think that it's hate, but it's also hate, it's envy, it's jealousy. It's a lot of it all in one. And all it is the next person flaws, okay? This female sees something in themselves that they don't like, they're insecure about. They see another female that's doing good, getting on her shit. So guess what? They're gonna come and they're gonna say, oh, well, let me let me just try to figure out a way to get into this bitch and what she got going on. I don't like her. Let me try to stop her and what she got going on. God gonna take that every single time. He ain't gonna let it happen because he gonna know that mentally you're sick and you need some type of help. And deep down, he's not gonna listen to nothing you got to say. He gonna continue blessing that next person that you trying to prey on. You trying to continue thinking that you seeing them or you want them to fail. They ain't failing, cause in God's eyes, they already win. They already winning, and they gonna continue winning every day. But in your eyes, you want it to be failure because you don't have that ability to get out there and do the work. So do the work, put in the time, and if you can't do the work and put in the time, I don't know what to tell a lot of you females, a lot of you men too, because y'all sit here and y'all just so stuck up on the little small-minded things, and it's not doing nothing for none of y'all for real. And at the end of the day, it is what it is, you know. But keep showing up, keep being who you're gonna be, you know. It's a lot of hating ass envy people out here. Jealous, dirty, even the ones that's supposed to be your family. And that's why you also have to make sure you keep quiet on your business. I remember I was always that one telling, because I trusted a lot of people, you know. When you trust people too, you think that you giving them, um, something because they supposed to be your people. You trusted them with that information and they still find a way to try to. That's why I say break them fucked up generational curses. Speak on that shit because you don't know what people out there, what person feeling the way you feeling or understanding where you coming from. But yes, y'all, go to God, ask God. Stop going and working for the devil. And stop going and working for witchcraft. That's what it is, y'all working and going to talk to people about witchcraft, thinking y'all can put witchcraft and all demonic spirits, demonic evil stuff. Man, when God is a powerful human being just by itself, do you not know that witchcraft, devil, enemy, all that ain't going up against who God is? Each time y'all hating people think y'all trying to go out there and hit on the next content creator, hit on somebody small coming up, already big. Y'all think that y'all doing something, but y'all not. Y'all continue blocking your blessings. And God is going to keep showing you that the more you keep going out hating on the next person, the more you keep going out thinking you're going to prey on somebody else's downfall, God is going to keep showing you. If he ain't showing you in your job, your people, who you with, if you with somebody, he's going to show you in what it is you're doing, the things you think you're doing. And he gonna keep letting you know that none of it is coming true, honey. Anything you praying for and you hoping for ain't coming true. Anything you asking for and you out here thinking that you want to put on somebody else, it's not coming true. Because that person is elevating, that person is growing, that person is in employment season. And a lot of you don't even know what that is because you don't know who God is. So I tell y'all this. I'm not no Christian, I'm just a real person that loves to speak on my God. And I'm going to continue speaking on him every day because a lot of y'all need to know who he is. You're too busy knowing the devil and working for the devil, but you need to know who God is because he's powerful than any enemy. And that's why he can also keep rebuking all of y'all each time that try to come on these chosen people platforms thinking that y'all hating and downing somebody. You ain't hating and downing on them. You ain't doing that. All you doing is getting them into where a place they need to be. Strength, boldness, confidence, and all that. And a lot of y'all better be ready for a lot of people y'all think downfalls, y'all preying on, and platforms y'all hating. Because a lot of these bitches, they coming up from a lot of shit. And when you think that you're doing that to people on social media, online, it won't happen. People are going to show you each and every time. None of y'all get to them. What the works y'all think y'all praying on with God ain't working. Because God already got that person surrounded with his angels. He's already watching out for that chosen one. But go out there and read. Figure out. Watch sermons. Listen to people, okay? Once you do that, you'll understand the insight of who your God really is, who your higher power really is. Because y'all are too stuck on enemy. Y'all too stuck on the devil. And I'm glad that I love to speak on this. And I'm going to keep speaking on it every day because y'all don't know who y'all God is. A lot of y'all are just too stuck up on enemy worshiping, devil worshiping, witchcraft worshiping. And I didn't even know that it was a witchcraft worshiping out there, but it is. And a lot of y'all do that. Y'all going out there asking people to show y'all, give y'all visions and show y'all stuff of people lives that y'all can put and mess up on. What the hell is wrong with you? You really going out there asking somebody to pray on somebody's downfall? And that's why God is on your ass? And you forget to see it because you're so busy putting in so much work into somebody else's life that you're not even realizing that God is on your life like hell on rocks. He's already about to make it fall for you. Vindictive people. Vengeance, vindictive. You think that you out here being vindictive and you putting vengeance on other people, it ain't hurt. It's not working. So y'all just need to be ready for a lot of these creators that's coming up and coming up big, okay? Because y'all are too hating. But it be hating on fake accounts. It be hating on fake little pages. That ain't even gonna see none of these people in real life. So that's why I say to my people that's out there and y'all see, okay? Even if you don't want to be honest and say, but my real ones that be honest and say what it is. Y'all know. Keep showing up, keep being confident, keep being bold. These people out here will really try to bully you off social media. They done did it with a couple of people already. And that was people that's been known, people y'all probably know. Don't let them do that. Okay, don't let them do that. Don't let them put you in that place or that position to where you feel like you got to give up. Because it's not going to happen like that. You got to keep working. You got to keep putting in that time. You got to keep showing up. It's about the confidence. It's about the time. It's about the work. It's about who you is. It's about your integrity as a person. And if you don't know who that is, go to God and ask. Because a lot of y'all bitches think that I'm going to be staying at this. It ain't. God has already spoken to me and told me what's happening. That's why I'm letting y'all know. The things y'all think y'all doing, it ain't working for you. You're going to continue blocking the blessings that God is going to continue bringing your way, that he probably already was bringing your way, but just because you're hating and you're being vindictive and you're thinking of a mind of vengeance or revenge or jealousy or envy or hate, he's removing it each and every time. He's taking it back, he's blocking it, and he's getting it out your damn way. The type of person that some of y'all females is wrong. But it's because y'all are low self-esteem. And a lot of y'all are just too busy to just go in the mirror and look at yourself and just say, hey, I love myself. I love who I am. You can't. Because deep down you don't. And it's okay. Go to God and ask him why you don't love who you is. Why you can't show up being the boldest, confident person that you is. And hopefully God can show you. So yes, be bold, be confident, and speak on it. Because a lot of you bitches, y'all not stopping us. We coming up and we coming hard as hell. We ain't getting comfortable. We ain't letting none of these trends or nothing stop us. We ain't letting nobody out here that's hating on no fake accounts or none of that stop us. We continue doing what we do. Because that's what we just gonna do. But yes, y'all. Today is a good Thursday. We're going into Friday, which is tomorrow. Y'all know, and we still gonna speak on it. Because right now it's a breakdown in the season of putting y'all haters out. A lot of us people are speaking on y'all haters. A lot of us, because y'all think this y'all season where y'all finna start coming out the woodworks hating and bullying on accounts. Baby, no. God is finna start rebuking and pulling that down each and every time y'all think it's happening. Rebuke, rebuke, rebuke. Door closed, door closed. No opens for you, no open for you. No doors for you will be open, honey. Every door that you thought was going to be open for you ain't going to be open. And I'm just putting that in the name of Jesus. It's not. Especially when you're working with the devil. If you ain't obeying God and you think you putting down Evie on the chosen and the ones that's out there called to be who they are, y'all just need to be ready for these people that's coming up. Us that's coming up. Because if you ain't ready, you better tie your shoelaces. Because God got some soldiers that's coming from battles. That's coming from a lot of stuff. And he about to put them up into a place of discernment where you bitches won't even be able to touch. You can't touch them now. But once God put that on where he gon' okay, you ain't gonna never touch him. Just like you was never gonna be able to touch them when they was starting low, starting small in their process the season. You don't know what it is to go through loops and hoops and deployments of what God knows who you are. So at the end of the day, keep being who you're gonna be, keep showing up doing the doggone thing. You can be confident, you can be who you are, love who you are at the end of the day. Don't let no man, no none of that. We got to be who you're gonna be and continue showing up. Haters gonna be who they gonna be. They gonna keep talking, y'all. But one thing about it, they're closing their doors, they're blocking their blessings. A lot of these haters, people that's out here, a lot of these people that's bullying on these accounts, you won't ever see them doing nothing that you're doing. Trust and believe nothing. Because they just ain't gonna have that ability to. God already got them in a place where they just not. They too busy wanting to see hate and all that other stuff. That's on them. So yeah, y'all continue being who you're gonna be. Continue showing up. At the end of the day, that's just what it is. And don't be scared to speak on anything that you got going on, anything or anybody. That's why I say go back and look. A lot of you bitches thought y'all was gonna try to keep some of us quiet with what we went through when we first started off. No. Yes, I went out. I gave coins and gifts to everybody. I tried to make sure I motherfucking showed up for every last single one of them bitches. And let me tell y'all, I would never put none of y'all names on here because let me let you know something. I'm not giving none of y'all no type of clout. But I want y'all to know and see. Yeah, even when I was at my lowest motherfucking point, I came in and I made sure y'all, you know, and that's why God is going to continue blessing me. My blessings is already coming. You bitches that think y'all hating, it ain't doing nothing for me. You men that think y'all hating, it ain't doing nothing for me. Because God is just going to continue closing your door and mine's and my blessings on. It's just going to keep opening, keep overflowing 10 times more, 30 times more, 100 times more, 1,000 and a trillion times more. You bitches going to be sad every day seeing me show up. Because guess what? That's just what I'm built to do. And that's what God got me called to do. So if you got an issue with it, you know my DM, you know my email, hit me. Because a lot of y'all won't never do that off this social media shit because you too busy bullying on social media. So that's why I say, show up bold, show up confident, and let these men, these bitches, everybody that's thinking they hate and know they ain't doing nothing for you. They ain't stopping your grind. All they doing is pushing you to keep going harder and harder because God is overflowing your cup, honey. Your cup is overflowed with so many abundant joy and love that you just need to show up doing it. That's all you need to do. Show up and do what you need to do because God got the rest. I'm out there and read up on who your higher power is. That don't mean you a Christian. That don't mean you got to sit up here and try to speak on God every day with a lot of these people. Just show up and do what the fuck you gonna do. Ask God who your God is. Ask him what the higher power is. Ask him to show you what it is you need to be shown in your season. So you can get out of that mindset and put in your work and your hustle. That's what you need to do. Put your hustle and your work in. Figure out what it is you want to do, your purpose, and who you called to be. Because if you don't, you're going to continue being stuck every single time. And that don't mean you go out there and look at somebody else's life and think that's going to be your purpose in your life because it's not. Whatever somebody else has called for their life and their purpose, that's for them to walk in, for them to be chosen, and for them to do what they need to do in that season, in that life for their purpose. It's not your calling. It's not your purpose. It's not who you are going to be. So stop thinking that everything you see with these people that's showing up doing their great works for God is for you, because it ain't. If you don't know how to get out there and figure it out on your own, what God has called for you to be, that's on you. You're going to continue being stuck with doors being slammed in your face, shut and closed, because you're going to keep looking at somebody else's life as your purpose, and it ain't. Find your own purpose, find your own strength, find your own confidence, find your own lane, your own life, whatever the fuck you bitches want to do, find it. But don't get out here and be hating on these females, man. Because there's a lot of you females that's just dumb as a box of rocks. And it's a lot of females that's smart as hell. Ain't never been to school. Ain't never had to get a GED. Ain't never had to do none of that. You even had to get a bachelor's, associate's, a degree. These bitches just smart because they smart. Figure out what you need to do. And if you can't, I don't know. So be it. Find your higher power, find your confidence, and like I said, if you don't know, so be it. Stop hating on the next person, because the more you keep hating, you're going to end up finding yourself in a hole with the devil and the worship enemy that you ain't going to never be able to get out of. It's going to take you working through hell, breaking loose through chains. You heard that song by Tasha Cobbs, Break Every Chain? Yeah, you're going to have to break all them chains, because you're going to be so stuck in a space with the hell and devil, you ain't even gonna know how the hell to break them chains. You better wake up, okay? And if you ain't waking up now, God gonna wake your ass up. Stop hating. Stop trying to put your hate and portray your envy and insecurity and low self-esteem on somebody else, because it ain't working. You hear me? And that's what it's gonna be. Happy Thursday, y'all, on my YouTube family. I love y'all. I'm gonna be back on here later. And like I say, stop hating. You bitches need to stop hating. Love yourself. Be able to wake up and say in the mirror that I love who I am, and I'm gonna continue loving me, because that's just who I am. I don't need to show up for nobody else. I'm just gonna show up for me. Be bold, be confident, and do what you gonna do. See y'all later. Love y'all on YouTube.